Today we learned that some developers at Bungie have been hit by a new wave of layoffs under Sony. Some heartbreaking news for some of these developers and big updates to some of our favorite games. What's going to happen next? The final shape is delayed until June 2024. Marathon pushed to 2025 and much more. Let's take a look. So this morning, some news on Twitter or X that Bungie was one of the next studios under Sony to get hit by these wave of layoffs. We've seen this with companies like Naughty Dog, some of the biggest Sony studios in the past, and it seems Bungie is up next. From Jason Schreier, we get some of this information. In an email to employees seen by Bloomberg, Bungie Chief Executive Officer Pete Parsons said staffers would be hearing some news today, and that there would be a team meeting later in the day to discuss today's events. The company didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Bungie recently delayed an upcoming Destiny 2 expansion, The Final Shape, until June from February, pushing it out of Sony Group's current fiscal year, said the people who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to speak publicly. Bungie's next game, Marathon, is slipped to 2025. Schreier also notes, to be clear, Bungie recently told staff that The Final Shape and Marathon would be delayed. The public, us players, are now just finding out about this today. So this is huge and heartbreaking, not just for fans of the game, but more importantly, these developers. They pour their heart and souls into these games, just want to create something epic, and now seemingly out of nowhere they don't have jobs. So apparently Bungie has known about the delays to these expansions. Maybe they just needed some more time to push out Marathon and The Final Shape. And this information is very new to us. It makes you wonder why. Just 15 months ago, Sony finalized its deal to acquire Bungie for $3.7 billion. And since then, many of their studios have been suffering. From what we can gather when we look at this overall, maybe it's something going on at Sony itself. Maybe things were going good at Bungie, we don't know. I don't have all the answers, just wanted to bring you this information, and hopefully we learn more about it in the coming days. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore, mysteries, and news, please be sure to subscribe to the channel.